My audio was off. That's it, Marson. No. Is that any better? My audio was off. That's it, Marson.
Yeah, there we go. 100% professional.
Sweet. Absolute professional. Ladies and gents, welcome to League of Ireland. Season 9, Tier 5, round 11 out of 12 in a very wet Austin, Texas tonight. I am joined with a new lad in the box, so he's going to get stuck in with me. He's Mr. Twin Gene. How's it going, Twin?
Not too bad, not too bad. Waiting to see how this goes.
Yeah. So, obviously, if you didn't see people in the Tier 5 chat, only 12 in tonight because, yeah, there's 2 race fans unfortunately there, and we're missing someone else as well. So yeah, that's it really. But yeah, so it's gonna be everyone can get points really tonight if they just race properly, you know. But yeah, who's first out on the track? The old Clement tree up there. It's an Aston Martin, a sooty baby. Oh, hopefully the stream stays up anyway. That'll be great. You can turn my mic a little bit. No. Be a little bit better, let's see now. Yeah, sounds better, perfect, right. So, Sooty first man out on the track, very wet. So, inter conditions, so the track, as you do know, will get a lot quicker over time. As you can see, he's at 5.1 laps of fuel, so Sooty looks like he's going to be going for 2 laps, or 3 laps even. That's the best thing to do in the rain if you don't know, Twin.
Yeah,
multiple laps.
It probably is one of the best ways to go about it when it is a bit wetter out there.
It's one of those things, you get the dry line, but obviously you get temp in the tyres, you get more confident in the driving, do you know what I mean? So you just get quicker, it's natural like so. But the first times you see on the board will not represent what we'll have at the end, that's for damn sure. So stay on board with the Aston Martin anyway. See how he gets on. Yeah, there was inter conditions there at the end of Tier 2 last night, which weren't great.
It wasn't too bad, to be honest.
Yeah, myself and Radcliffe thought we were driving on ice, to be fair, but I was actually running lower wings than him, and oh, Bear Grylls is retired. What in the name of God did he spin in the pit exit? I'm assuming he did. That's heartbreak for Bear Grylls. He would have been one of the favourites for pole tonight.
He's only trying to go for a last and first. It's obvious.
Absolutely, he's teasing us here.
He is.
But
He
yeah,
doesn't
I was running 20, 27, or 26, 34 last night.
Oh fuck yeah.
So it was a bit dodgy, to be honest, and I was absolutely taking dumps.
He spins it though.
Yeah. So yeah, Sooty's had a bit of a slidey lap as of now. Powered on nicely for the straight anyway. There's a Ferrari. Oh yeah, there's an Ferrari going past an Alfa Romeo going all the way. Back on board with Sooty. Probably be in the mid 40s, I'd say, for the first lap, even maybe 50s. First lap's always the most trickiest because you don't know what the crack is with grip and all that jazz. So, if anyone's in the race there and watching the stream, can you give us a weather update if you don't mind? Sooty decided to take all the track on very wide, very little steering input, which is the best thing to do, I think, in the wet. I tend to drive the car a lot different in terms of don't steer that much or anything. Don't want to spin, but he gets a 150.4, but keep an eye out, these times are going to go down. I'd say to the low 40s by the time we're going. Ooh, Leo's in us. There we go. Aaron Hennessy 2 seconds quicker. Big Leo in the
Yeah,
Ferrari, you know.
when we got wet yesterday, me and McCann actually came in like I think it was a lap or two a bit too early, so we
Yeah.
had our tires nice and warm by the time the rain came.
Yeah, yeah.
It was alright. It was like it was my first time driving this track in the rain as well, so I was like, oh.
Yeah, I can't
shaky.
remember. Was it Dookie 206 that he's on our lap, I'd say. I can't remember the last time I went around here. Let's say a couple of F1 games ago, and Leo's lost it. But wonder actually he didn't actually turn on his ERS either, Leo, so he would have been very slow there. He needs to be careful now, Mr. Lukey Dookie. Coming rapid here in the Haas. Someone shut up there, Darbra. He's in fourth. See if he gets on now. We can be very quick as we do know. See what he hits in the straight. Actually, I want to see what the straight line speed is like. 3:12. So yeah, not bad, I suppose. For the wet as well, you probably have to go. He says when I went to the higher wings for quality.
I remember who it was on. I think it was Daniel that set a purple middle set previously. Now, yeah.
There's Daniel now, yeah. Yeah, that purple thing is glitchy. I always forget. I think John said to me once that if you see a purple on a lap, it's usually a personal best. It might actually be a session best, but sometimes it actually works. Like that's another one.
Yeah.
Lucy Dookie goes P3 anyway. Darvis invalidated. Devon Kelly's coming through here now as well. We're on the VRS though. By the time he gets to the line, I think he's got to turn it off for the for his outlap. Oh, he's going to the pits, I think. Doesn't look to be getting any lighter anyway, that's for sure. I don't know what the weather is like, obviously. One thing actually I wish you could do is weather reports while you're doing comms. That would be unbelievable.
Or even like kind of replays. So if we do miss anything,
Yeah.
we can actually see what's going on.
Something with the, like, I think there actually needs to be a broadcast mode instead of a spectator, do you get me? If you're streaming it, like, you can pick it, you know. Well, then we'll Carl see you in the Alpha Tauri. These lads so lucky they can just absolutely mash the throttle button out of it. No sort of spin, they're not with the medium traction or whatever. You want medium traction or zero traction?
Yeah, I'm on mediums. I tried on the first day with zero traction, and I was like, no. Not going with that.
Takes a couple of weeks to get used to that, I'm sure.
Probably in the off season.
Yeah, that's it. We've obviously a week break. We've a week break after this, but then we have a I think we have a couple of weeks after. We usually have a couple of weeks after break, I think. I'm not sure when the start date for season 10 is. Probably into this for summer. I just haven't looked now in a while, but definitely off season. I think, in my opinion, is always the best thing to get at. That's when I actually turn off my traction in gear during the off season.
Yeah.
Darbra, pole position, original pole, 48.0. So I'd say the times will be getting a lot quicker now. Only 8.5 minutes left, so I expect maybe be down in the 46s, if not a bit lower. The lads can get their laps together. Carlsey having a pretty clean lap as you know. Just have a good last corner now if he wants to be threatening that top 5. Set a 1:49.7, so he's P5, yeah, exactly. Kinagi and Calvin. For Calvin, who is the current championship leader, he's going to go through the standings at the moment. There we go. So at the moment, Calvin is on 127 points, and Bear Grylls is on 109 points, and obviously Bear's spun coming out of the pits, I believe. So he's going to have a big task, and he's going to be finished starting from 12th anyway. But yeah, he's only maths. God, I don't know. 9 something points. I don't know, something like that away.
Yeah, that's it.
yeah, basically that's it. Like, you know what I mean. So,
in fairness, though, he was
18 points.
From
I
what
think.
I've seen,
Yeah,
from what I've seen, he was fairly quick.
Yeah.
In most of the races.
There's Calvin. He goes P2. Yeah, Bear's 18 points behind Calvin. So, yeah, this is going to be going down to the wire here.
Yeah.
Bear pretty much has to win both races, and Calvin has to have a bad one in a way. Now, I'm not wishing that on him. I'm just saying that's kind of what's going to happen, you know. And Darvra is in P3 and 107 points, so he's also very much in this with Bear. You know, if Bear has a bad race and he wins today, etc., etc. If both of these lads don't score tonight, Calvin wins. I think he has it wrapped up. So I'm gonna have to. Mr. John O'Murray's around. If you could give me an all one of those he finishes here type thing, he wins. If he doesn't, whatever. But yeah. Right, going forward with Daniel Mullen there. Oh, he's on an in lap there. On a 2-minute lap. Carl C's on another lap. Lukey Dukey's in Valley, but he's gonna go again. Yeah. Vaughn Kelly, struggling a little bit in the last sector.
Oh, Aaron spins it around to the S's.
Fortunately, Dave on invalidated there in the last sector. Bart's 4 now. So much of decent pace in the latter stage of the season. 1.2 seconds up for the first sector. And he's on the wheel anyway, I know that much, but he's just been getting a lot quicker, which is good to see. He's been around a little while now. Whoa.
At the moment, Lukey is the quickest lad in the straight so far from what I'm seeing.
Right.
So, should be one to look out for if it does get a bit drier in the race.
Yeah, if it's a wet race, you want a bit of straight line speed. Like even with Tier 2 last night, Rando obviously he's the Tier 3 champ, but was racing Ben Ratcliffe. Obviously, you know he's kind of been out for a bit this season, decided to take a bit of a break, but he's come back now, and he's a good driver. Like, do you know what I mean? He's not fucking slow, you know. So Bartford takes pole, yeah, great lap, 3.7 second improvements. That's a good lap by him in the McLaren. But like Ben Ratcliffe last night was very slow in the straights. Very slow in the straights, and then overall it was kind of hampering his lap, so Rando was able to kind of just keep with him because he was quicker in the straights, you know what I mean, and could kind of keep up with the corners, you know, as well. So it's kind of one of those things. I think this track is, I'd personally, you know, I'd personally go lower wings around the track like this, because the main feature of the track is two big straights, the back one where Luka Duki's on, and then obviously start finish, you know.
Yeah.
And the rest of the sectors, then you're not really going to be getting past anyone. Maybe the third sector, and you know that's kind of. So it's a good track, I think, for racing, but it's obviously not the nicest track in the world. It's kind of hard, you know.
Yeah.
But let's see. I didn't see Luki Duki's split there, but it's purple, so he's either up or it's the session best or it's his personal best. But he's up anyway. See how he gets now on the Haas. Right, so having all a bit of Kroon Chandok, aka John O'Murray here in my ear. So Calvin needs to get more than 8 points than Bear. So if Bear gets less than 8, Calvin wins the championship, and he needs to outscore Darvra by more than 6.
Okay,
so that's it. So if Calvin wins, Bear has to be P2 kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's it. So Luke, he's just behind Marchford for now.
Honestly though, I can kind of see the top 3 lads in the standings being in top 3 today. Bear just kind of keeps a can and just not make any insane moves, then I think he'll be able to pass most of the lads pretty quickly.
Now, Kunagi has decided to go onto the wets, which I don't think is the best strategy, because the Inters are definitely quicker at the moment. Hello, Leo. He's down instead.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's raining heavily enough for the full wets.
No, it's definitely not. It's actually gotten lighter in the last couple of minutes, in my opinion. I've been looking at me. He's down as that the wets. It's not a good call for Kanagi at all. I don't know why he's done that. But you can see, if the lads on pole are an Inters, that's the tyre you go with, unfortunately. You know that you might like the Inters, but that's just the way to go about it. But Leo's gone on another lap here, and he has no ERS to speak of. So he's gonna run out by another straight, I think. So yeah, basically, I think if Darver or Bear finish ahead of Calvin tonight, championship still goes on. But I'm not great at the whole add up there on the old table, but yeah, that's really it in a kind of a broad spectrum. Leo, he's on the medium traction. He has sandbagging. And he's about at the last corner.
Nothing worse.
That would have put him in P6 there with that lap, but that's the end of qualifying for him.
At the moment, Aaron is 1 second up, so that would put him in P2 if he can be a bit quicker now.
Yeah, Carl C was up a bit as well. He put his AlphaTauri pole. Excellent lap by Carl.
Oh, beautiful.
Brilliant lap. Darva is up as well. Let's see Calvin. Can he improve? No, he improves. Does not improve his position. Daniel Mullins is validated. Mr. Aaron Hennessy. Can he put his Alpine on pole for the USGP up to the line? All the power he can get. Yes. Wow, great lap. 47-1. Darvra, can he sneak? He goes P2. Excellent lap. Daniel Mullen, as I said, hasn't validated, so that's qualifying.
Did Calvin invalidate on his last lap there as well, or?
No, he improved by 900s. He didn't move up any positions though.
Okay, yeah.
So there we go. Aaron Hennessy, P1, takes pole by 800 of seconds, so very close there at the top. Darver P2, P3 for Carl, Bart for P4, 5th for Suti, 6th for Lukey, Calvin 7th, 8th for Daniel, Mullen, Kanagi in 9th, and Devon in 10th, Leo in 11th, and Bear Grylls from Lebanon. He's changed his nationality there, so happy enough for him, but he may change that flag anyway. But he's in P12 after unfortunately crashing out at the start of qualifying. Again, haven't a notion what he did, but he's starting from the back anyway.
He's only teasing us. We all know this.
He's like Colin B, like he's throwing the sandbags away there on the formation lap, you know what I mean? Ooh, lovely and sunny. Yeah, I think I went medium hard anyway the other night.
Yeah.
I believe that's the best strategy, because if you get an early safety car, you're kind of screwed if you're on the hards, because you have to pit late on and you lose positions, and you're kind of hoping for another safety car. So I think, and someone's actually pressing ready up straight away, which is absolutely brilliant.
In my tier 3 race as well, I tried to go a bit crazy. I go softs to hards, and just it doesn't work. The softs are just too.
Softs I would not touch a 10-foot pole. No. I would never touch a soft in this game unless, can't remember what track was it. Was it Spain? No, can't remember. One of the tracks anyway that you just can't get any tire wear at all.
It was Netherlands. You were able to soft to hard easily.
Was it Netherlands? I can't remember. I think Fanjo did soft to hard there one of the races this season. So mediums for the pole man, Darva on the hards, Carl mediums, Bradford mediums, Suti, Lukey hards, Calvin mediums, Daniel mediums, Kanagi mediums, Devon mediums, Leo gone to the hards, and Bear has spun on formation lap. This car, okay. What is going on with Mr. Grills tonight? He's spinning off the line and everything.
It's the fatigue racing.
He's feeling the pressure. He's feeling the pressure.